Have you ever felt your voice trapped inside, suffocating under fear or shame? What if ancient wisdom could unlock it forever? Dive into the throat chakra with us today. Smash that subscribe button and stay until the end for a life-changing healing exercise you can't afford to skip. Welcome, dear friends. I'm so glad you've decided to join me today on this enlightening journey. The throat chakra, also known as Vishuddha chakra, is the energy center that governs our ability to express ourselves with authenticity, communicate our innermost thoughts, and speak our truth. But for many of us, the throat chakra is blocked or underactive. Whether from past traumas, suppressed emotions, or simply not knowing how to express ourselves, this blockage can lead to emotional pain, frustration, and confusion. But healing your throat chakra is possible, and when you unlock its potential, it leads to profound healing, spiritual growth, and peace. This video will dive deep into understanding the throat chakra, its connection to your emotional well-being, and how to heal it using ancient wisdom combined with modern practices. The throat chakra is located in the area of the throat and governs your ability to communicate with others, and perhaps most importantly, with yourself. It's associated with the element of ether, the space between things, and this chakra connects your physical and spiritual self. It's the bridge that allows your inner thoughts, feelings, and desires to manifest outwardly. When your throat chakra is balanced, you can express yourself clearly, confidently, and without hesitation. Your words are aligned with your truth, and communication becomes a tool for growth and connection. But when it is blocked, you may feel shy, anxious, or unable to speak your truth. You might even experience physical symptoms like throat pain, coughing, or thyroid imbalances. Let's break down the key elements of the throat chakra. Color: blue, the color of calmness and clarity. Mantra: Ham, which resonates with the sound of the universe and encourages clear expression. Element: ether, symbolizing the space where energy flows freely. Key role: communication, self-expression, speaking truth, and listening. Understanding these basic components helps us start the process of balancing and healing the throat chakra. So why does it matter? Because communication, both internal and external, is central to human existence. Our ability to speak our truth, share our emotions, and connect deeply with others depends on the health of this chakra. When we talk about the blockage of the throat chakra, it's essential to realize that silence and the inability to communicate are not just temporary states. They are profound issues that can impact all areas of your life. It's not just about being unable to speak your thoughts or emotions. It's about how this blockage affects how you interact with the world, damages relationships, and hinders personal growth. 1. Creating a sense of isolation and loneliness. When a person can't communicate or share their deepest thoughts, a sense of isolation and loneliness naturally arises. In today's world, where connection with others is a critical aspect of relationships, being unable to express oneself leaves us feeling as if we are left out, unseen, and unrecognized. A blocked throat chakra can make you feel like you can't genuinely connect with others, whether in everyday conversations or in intimate relationships. This creates a disconnect between your inner self and the outside world, leaving you in what feels like an empty space that you can't bridge. Example: you might have been in a situation where, even though someone was physically present with you, you still felt alone. You couldn't express your feelings, even though you wanted to share your deepest thoughts. This inner silence can bring about sadness, loneliness, and a sense of being disconnected from yourself and others. 2. Causing misunderstandings in relationships. One of the most obvious effects of a blocked throat chakra is poor communication, which leads to misunderstandings and conflicts in relationships. When you can't clearly express your thoughts and emotions, the people around you may misinterpret your intentions, or worse, feel that you are indifferent or disconnected. The inability to articulate your feelings accurately not only makes it difficult to resolve issues, but also leads to stagnation in relationships. Without the exchange of thoughts and emotions, the relationship cannot grow. Over time, this lack of expression can leave people feeling abandoned or misunderstood. Example: in a conversation with a loved one, you may feel you cannot convey your feelings. This causes the other person to misunderstand or not realize your pain. Instead of solving the issue, you may feel more hurt because you couldn't fully open up. 3. Hidden physical and emotional damage. The blockage of the throat chakra doesn't just manifest mentally. It can also lead to physical problems. The stress and feelings of being unable to speak can build up and affect your body. Sore throats, vocal issues, and the sensation of tightness in the throat are all signs of a blocked throat chakra. Furthermore, health problems like neck pain, shoulder tension, and even thyroid imbalances can be linked to unspoken emotions. When feelings are suppressed and left unexpressed, they turn into stagnant energy, which settles in the body, causing physical symptoms. Example: you may have experienced a feeling of tightness or discomfort in your throat, especially when you needed to say something important but felt unable to. Sometimes, these symptoms aren't just signs of physical illness. They are signs of the energy being blocked in your throat chakra due to the internal conflict between wanting to speak and the fear of doing so. How to break the blockage and restore the throat chakra. Addressing this blockage and healing your throat chakra starts with recognizing when you are not able to express yourself. This awareness is the first step toward healing. One way to break free from this inner silence is through practicing self-acknowledgement, starting by speaking out your thoughts and emotions, even if they feel uncomfortable. Begin small, with simple things, but genuinely take time to listen to yourself and the feelings within you. In addition, deep breathing exercises will help release tension from the throat and help the energy of the throat chakra flow freely. Try breathing deeply for a few seconds, holding the breath, and then exhaling slowly. This practice will help you relax your body and release the negative energy accumulated in the throat area. Practicing positive communication is also crucial. Start by sharing with trusted individuals or simply write down the things you're feeling. Each time you open up, you'll feel a positive shift in your relationships and within yourself. Emotional healing through the throat chakra. When it comes to healing the throat chakra, the key is to speak your truth. But that's easier said than done, right? Many of us struggle with this for a variety of reasons. The fear of confrontation, the fear of being misunderstood, or the fear of hurting someone else can all prevent us from speaking out. However, the act of speaking your truth is one of the most powerful tools for emotional healing. Here is how you can start healing your throat chakra. 1. Acknowledge your blockages. The first step to healing is always awareness. Take a moment and reflect on where you may feel restricted in your communication. Do you have a hard time expressing your feelings? Do you hold back important thoughts because you fear how others will react? By acknowledging these blockages, you begin to release their power over you. 2. Express yourself creatively. Sometimes words alone are not enough. Creative expression, whether through writing, art, or music, can be an effective way to activate and balance the throat chakra. Start journaling your thoughts or writing letters to yourself, even if you never send them. This practice can help clear the energetic blockages in your throat and encourage emotional release. 3. Speak your affirmations. One of the most powerful practices for throat chakra healing is using positive affirmations. Say out loud, "I am worthy of speaking my truth," or "My voice is powerful and deserving of being heard." These affirmations send powerful messages to your subconscious mind, rewiring negative thought patterns and clearing the energetic space in your throat chakra. 4. Practice mindful listening. Listening is just as important as speaking. The throat chakra is not just about expressing yourself. It's also about truly listening to others with an open heart. Practicing mindful listening can help you feel more connected to others and strengthen your ability to communicate effectively. The role of the law of karma in communication. In the teachings of Buddhism, the law of karma is a central principle that underscores the profound connection between our actions, words, and thoughts. Simply put, karma refers to the energy we create through our actions, which inevitably returns to us. This return is not always immediate, but over time, it manifests as the consequences of our words and deeds, shaping our experiences and interactions with the world around us. When we apply this concept to communication, we begin to understand how the energy behind our words influences our lives and relationships. Every time we speak, we are creating a karmic imprint, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. The throat chakra, as the center of communication, directly connects with the law of karma, as it represents the energy flow of our speech and the intentions behind it. Whether we are speaking truthfully or deceitfully, compassionately or harshly, we are contributing to the karmic cycle that will, sooner or later, affect us. 1. Words as seeds. The energy behind what we say. Every word we speak is like a seed planted in the garden of our life. These words carry energy, either positive or negative, and as time passes, they begin to sprout and affect the world around us. In the context of the throat chakra, speaking with honesty and kindness generates positive energy, creating a karmic ripple of goodwill, trust, and understanding. On the other hand, harsh words, lies, or manipulative speech plant seeds of discord, confusion, and distrust. Example: think about a moment when you spoke words of encouragement or love to someone. The energy of that kindness likely rippled through their life, bringing them a sense of peace and connection. That positive interaction not only benefited the other person, but also strengthened your own throat chakra, creating a karmic imprint that returned to you in the form of fulfillment and good energy. In contrast, when we speak with anger, judgment, or dishonesty, we are planting seeds of negativity that may come back to us in the form of conflict, misunderstandings, or disconnection. This is why Buddhism teaches the importance of speaking with right speech, as it directly influences our karmic path. 2. Karma and the consequences of unspoken truths. A significant aspect of the law of karma in communication is the impact of unspoken truths. When we fail to speak up about something important, whether out of fear, shame, or hesitation, we are engaging in a form of karma that can lead to emotional suffering. This often occurs with the throat chakra blockage, where we suppress our voice and hold back from expressing our true thoughts and feelings. The result: the karma of unspoken truth can create inner tension, resentment, and unresolved conflict. It's as if the unspoken words accumulate energy in our bodies and minds, leading to emotional stagnation and internal discord. Over time, this can affect both our emotional health and the health of our relationships. Example: if you've ever avoided a difficult conversation because you were afraid of the outcome, you know that the unresolved issue continues to linger in your mind. Perhaps you later find yourself feeling anxious, frustrated, or even resentful. This is the karmic consequence of holding back your truth. Something unspoken creates an imbalance that reverberates in your life. In Buddhist teachings, the silence of truth is considered a form of delayed karma. While you may not immediately feel the effects of your silence, over time, that energy builds up, often manifesting as emotional distress or strained relationships. The practice of speaking truthfully and courageously allows us to break this karmic cycle. 3. The power of compassionate communication. The law of karma also emphasizes the importance of compassionate speech, speaking with intention, love, and respect. When we communicate with compassion, we create positive karma that not only heals others, but also nurtures our own soul. The more we speak with kindness and understanding, the more we contribute to the collective karmic energy of love, respect, and harmony. Example: consider a situation where you communicated with someone going through a tough time. Instead of offering criticism or judgment, you chose to listen with compassion, validating their feelings and offering encouragement. This act of compassionate communication plants positive seeds not only in their life, but also in your own. The positive energy flows back to you, creating a karmic cycle of healing and emotional well-being. Conversely, when we speak without compassion, when our words are harsh or unkind, we create negative karma that can come back to us in the form of pain, regret, or broken relationships. The energy of words, especially when spoken with negative intent, disrupts the natural flow of positive karma and keeps us trapped in cycles of conflict and misunderstanding. 4. Healing the throat chakra through right speech and karma. The practice of right speech, which is one of the key elements of the Noble Eightfold Path in Buddhism, involves speaking truthfully, kindly, and purposefully. By aligning our words with the principles of compassion and honesty, we not only clear our throat chakra, but also cultivate good karma. When we speak from a place of truth and love, we begin to experience a flow of positive energy. We heal our throat chakra, release the tension of unspoken truths, and create a peaceful, harmonious environment in which our relationships can thrive. In doing so, we contribute to our spiritual growth and the betterment of those around us. Example: a simple but profound way to practice right speech is through active listening. When we listen deeply to others, allowing them to express themselves fully and without judgment, we are practicing compassionate communication. This creates an atmosphere of openness and trust, enhancing both the throat chakra and our karmic connection to others. 5. The ripple effect of words, creating positive karma. The law of karma also reminds us that every word we speak has a ripple effect, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of others. Our words can inspire, uplift, and heal, or they can wound, divide, and confuse. By speaking with clarity and intention, we create a wave of positive karma that spreads outward and affects the people we interact with. As we continue to practice compassionate and truthful communication, we contribute to a cycle of healing, both for ourselves and the world. We become more mindful of the power of our words and use them as tools for creating peace and harmony. Healing through the voice, a path to freedom. When we think about healing, most of us imagine physical remedies, quiet reflection, or even mental exercises. But one of the most powerful yet often overlooked tools for healing is our voice, the very instrument we use to communicate with the world and express our innermost feelings. The throat chakra, the energy center responsible for our ability to speak, listen, and express our truth, holds the key to unlocking profound emotional and spiritual freedom. Healing through the voice isn't just about speaking up, but understanding the deeper connection between our words, our emotions, and our personal transformation. 1. The voice as the bridge to the soul. Our voice is the bridge between our inner world and the external world. It is the medium through which our thoughts, desires, and emotions flow into the world around us. Speaking your truth is not just an act of verbal expression. It's an act of self-liberation. When we speak authentically, we release the energy of suppressed emotions, unresolved thoughts, and buried feelings. This release creates space within us for healing and growth. In spiritual traditions like Buddhism, we are taught that speaking from the heart connects us to our higher self and aligns us with our divine purpose. The voice is not just a physical tool. It is a spiritual instrument that can create positive ripples through the energy fields around us. When our throat chakra is clear, our voice becomes a powerful force of transformation, not only for ourselves, but for others too. Example, think about a time when you spoke from the heart, perhaps sharing something deeply personal or offering words of encouragement to someone who needed it. The experience of speaking your truth in that moment likely brought relief, a sense of release, and even connection with the other person. This is the healing power of your voice at work. When you speak your truth, you free yourself from the burden of unexpressed emotions and create space for peace and authenticity. 2. The healing power of speaking up. For many of us, the voice is silenced by fear, shame, or doubt. We hold back, fearing judgment, rejection, or conflict. Yet, by not speaking, we create a toxic inner environment, an emotional burden that weighs us down, creating an energy block in the throat chakra. This blockage can manifest as tension, frustration, anxiety, or even physical symptoms like throat pain, headaches, or neck stiffness. When we find the courage to speak up, we actively dissolve these blocks. Healing through the voice is an act of reclaiming our personal power. It's about standing in our truth and recognizing that our voice has value. Every time we speak our truth, we reaffirm our worth and reclaim our place in the world. Example, imagine you've been holding onto feelings of frustration or disappointment towards someone. The more you hold these feelings inside, the more your body responds with tension, tightness, or even anger. By finding the courage to speak openly and honestly, you not only release the built-up emotions, but also free yourself from the burden of resentment or regret. Speaking your truth sets you free. 3. The voice as a healing tool for others. The power of healing through the voice extends beyond personal release. It also has the capacity to heal others. When we communicate with compassion, empathy, and authenticity, we invite others into a space of healing. The throat chakra is not just about self-expression. It is also about listening and creating a dialogue that fosters connection and understanding. Healing through the voice means using your words to uplift, support, and guide others. The energy in your voice can comfort, reassure, and inspire. When you speak with love and understanding, you create an environment of emotional safety for those around you, helping them feel heard, validated, and understood. Example: think about how powerful a kind word can be. Perhaps you've ever been in a difficult situation when someone offered a few kind words, and suddenly you felt a wave of calm and relief. That person used their voice as a tool for healing, and their words had a profound impact on you. Now imagine if you used your voice in the same way to lift someone else up, to heal, or to offer support in a challenging moment. The act of speaking with compassion is one of the most powerful healing tools we have. 4. Using the voice in spiritual practice. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, sound is used as a tool for enlightenment and healing. The mantras and chants used in meditation and prayer are designed to open and balance the energy centers in the body, including the throat chakra. Chanting, singing, or reciting sacred words or affirmations can deeply influence the energy flow in our bodies and help clear blocks in the throat chakra. In Buddhist teachings, sound is considered sacred. The practice of chanting mantras helps to clear the mind, open the heart, and strengthen the connection to the divine. These practices use the voice not just to express words, but to connect with universal energy and align oneself with higher spiritual wisdom. Example: one well-known Buddhist mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, is said to embody the compassion of all the Buddhas. When recited, it helps cleanse the mind, open the heart, and align the body's energy. By chanting, we can activate and balance the throat chakra, allowing us to speak with clarity and compassion. This is a form of healing through the voice that transcends personal expression and connects us to the universal. 5. Finding freedom in self-expression. Healing through the voice ultimately leads to a profound sense of freedom. When we speak from our authentic selves, we let go of the burden of unexpressed emotions and fears. We free ourselves from the grip of anxiety, shame, and doubt, and we invite peace, authenticity, and clarity into our lives. Speaking your truth is not just about articulating thoughts. It's about owning your voice and recognizing that your words are powerful tools for creating the reality you want to live in. This freedom is also about embracing vulnerability. True self-expression isn't about being perfect or saying the right thing, it's about being real. The more we express ourselves honestly, the more we shed the layers of fear and shame that have kept us silent. As we heal through our voice, we allow ourselves to be fully seen, to live authentically, and to communicate freely. Example: think about how liberating it feels to finally say something you've been holding back for a long time. It's as if a weight has been lifted off your chest, and your energy flows freely once again. That moment of self-expression is not just a release of pent-up emotions, it's a reclaiming of your freedom. The more we practice this, the more natural it becomes, and the more empowered we feel in every aspect of our lives. Healing through the voice is a powerful journey of self-expression, release, and freedom. When we speak from the heart and align our words with our inner truth, we activate the healing potential within us and create positive energy around us. The voice, as an instrument of self-liberation, allows us to transcend old wounds, release emotional blocks, and move forward in life with authenticity and peace. By embracing the power of the throat chakra and the practice of speaking our truth, we unlock our true potential and set ourselves free. So let your voice be your guide. Speak with love, speak with clarity, and speak with the wisdom of your heart. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights on healing, self-expression, and spiritual growth. I'd love to hear about your experiences with healing through your voice in the comments below. Take care, and may your voice always carry the energy of truth, love, and freedom.